next I'm going to call, you guys know Charlie in Goochland. He's not a scheduled guest tonight. But the reason I'm going to have him on is because he's the one that somehow finds Str8Jakkett and forwarded it onto Jim Rome. So I'm going to just have him tell his quick story about that, and then we'll call Str8Jakkett. You guys, if you get a chance, share. Let everyone know that we got Str8Jakkett coming on.
What's up, Wood?
What's up, Charlie? I think this is.
What, man?
I think this is your third appearance.
Sitting on the front porch.
What's that?
I said sipping on a drink, sitting on the front porch.
How are things, dude?
Things are wonderful right now, man. How about you?
I can't complain, man. I'm having a good night. I'm drinking a beer. Kyle's back there sleeping. No, he's not sleeping. And then, did you listen to the documentarian?
Yeah, I was kind of in and out of it. My wife and girls popped up at home in between it, so I had to put the phone down, but I left it on. I was kind of in and out of it.
You got to go back and watch that. That's the unbelievable, the conspiracy on how Bill Belichick threw the last year's Super Bowl. It's unbelievable. All right, so you, Charlie in Goochland, you actually text or tweet at me one night, and you're like, hey, check out this song. And I apologize. I didn't put a lot of effort into like researching it, but you got to Jim Rome somehow by Str8Jakkett. Tell me the story. How did you find the song?
All right, to start with, I use a really old iPod to download all my podcasts and stuff, like the Craft Beast and Bill Burr and shit like that.
Yeah.
So whenever I search for stuff through it, it never takes me to what I want to go to. It always takes me to a roundabout area, and then I have to scroll through to find what I want. Well, I saw Str8Jakkett for a while. I saw it for a long time on iTunes before I even bothered to click on it. And finally one day I was like, screw it. Let me hit it and see, played a little, 60-second clip of it. And I was like, God damn. So I go to YouTube and I find it. And it had 0 views. I was the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth view of that song. And I DM'd it to Adam Hawk.
Yeah.
He didn't get back to me. And then, that was a Thursday, I think.
Yeah.
And so I was like, screw it. I'll put it out on Twitter. So I put it out. And I think CEO hit me up about it. He DM'd me about it. And a few other people DM'd me about it. But Adam Hawk never got back to me.
Yeah.
So T, what's her name? Crystal? She's the one.
Tether.
I think she hit up Tether.
Yeah.
She hit up Adam Hawk some kind of way, and then Adam got back to me and asked me if I found the song, and it asked me if it was me. And I said, no, it wasn't me, but I found it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I DM'd it to you, and then never heard back from him or anything. And then literally the next day, I hear the start of the show, and it's a 19 years in the making Jim Rome song. And I was like, man, what the... You're not going to say anything about how it was found? Because the story on how it was found was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because I hit up Str8Jakkett.
Yeah.
Before anything broke, and I said, hey, I shared this stuff with some of the clones of the Jim Rome show, so if you start to get a whole lot of attention, you'll know where it came from.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he retweeted me and started talking to me, and we started talking to each other back and forth. And then before that show where Rome knew about the song, Str8Jakkett hit me up and goes, hey, they're going to play the song today on the show.
Nice.
I really appreciate it.
That's awesome.
And that's really how things got started off with the song.
That's crazy. But eventually you got credit. I mean, they came back and said something about you finding the song, correct?
Yeah, they did give me credit, and then I called in that day twice. I said, Adam, are you really not going to say where you got that song from? Because it kind of pissed me off that he didn't say. They would have never known about it if I didn't point it out to him.
Right. Well, eventually,
So but we were, on the phone. I was on the phone. I was still on the phone when he said, Charlie and Goochland is the one that found it.
Okay.
And then when he got back on the phone after the commercial or whatever, I said, do you want me to tell Rome about how I found the song? And he said, well, we're kind of running out of time.
Yeah,
and I said, all right, we'll just, DM me whenever there's a good time to do it. And I said, I'll come on and tell him about it. But that song was on there for a while, man, before anybody ever saw it.
Nice.
Or anybody ever heard it. And what's funny is after that, I started digging some more into all the songs, and I found the dude that does the Jason Avant song.
Yeah.
Jason Avant, he's got great hands song.
Yeah.
He also does a Jim Rome song.
All right, well, you're gonna have to tweet that one, dude.
I did tweet it out.
Oh, you did? Okay, all right. Well, retweet it. I want to see it. Tag me on
All right, I'll find it again and I'll send it to you.
All right. Well, hey, dude, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna call Str8Jakkett. But congratulations on finding that. That was a good find, man.
Tell Str8Jakkett, congratulations. We're all proud of it, man. It's a bad fucking song.
Right. Totally. All right, man. Have a great weekend, dude.
All right, yeah.
Take care.
Later.
All right, now I'm calling.